Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'll be talking about how Doge might affect Harry and Meghan. My most recent video talked about how by Trump saying that he's leaving Harry alone really means that they're looking into it, in my opinion. Some have said that President Trump is too busy with looking into bigger and more important things, but Harry and Meghan are connected to many persons of interest. They are living very well off the American taxpayer. Something else I discovered as well while all this is being revealed is that the US taxpayer is actually paying for the UK military. I don't know if you know that, but that would really get to me if I was a taxpayer in the States. But all of this is getting sorted out. It's not going to carry on like this. And I did say in my last video how it all goes back to the children, and by that I mean the ones that go missing. And now I read that Doge is looking into the child support agencies and the fostering agencies. I think that this will reveal a lot. So this is exposing where money goes. But as they always say, if you want to find out something, follow the money. So this is exactly what Elon Musk is doing. And by following the money and exposing the corruption, they are potentially bringing down the criminals. We in the UK would love to have something like this happening, but I believe that it already is behind the scenes. President Trump is definitely doing stuff behind the scenes for the United Kingdom as well. It's also being said that it's been happening so fast that it seems almost impossible, that finding several trillion within the first 2 minutes, and it is brilliant what they're doing. They are geniuses, these youngsters working with Elon. But I have reason to believe that the reason it's happening very fast, all this exposure with one agency after another, all the audits seem to be getting sorted so fast, is because it's already been audited over the past 4 years and we're seeing the results now. This is all for public consumption, in my opinion only. Many have not even been aware that there's been a war going on at the border of the US with Mexico, and lives have been lost and many horrors discovered relating to the cartels, one very recently discovered. The special forces have been doing much of this cleanup at night and are very much at risk because of what they're up against. It's an enemy with very high-tech equipment, something you would not expect from these drug cartels. They also were very recently told that the cartels had hacked the military's cameras, their body cameras, and could access their personal details, even down to their addresses and where their children attend school. The work that has been going on behind the scenes while most of us have been totally unaware is quite incredible. But now that they know this information, obviously they can act accordingly. And as the Doge team audit these various companies, the truth about the children will come to light. The CSA in the UK is not exempt either. All of these are being looked into, and I believe that the Doge team will continue into Europe, but especially in the UK. And as I said, the reason it's appearing to be this fast is because most of it has already been done, in my opinion. We will soon see the results of what they've been doing. Also, the Epstein list will reveal a lot. And I don't believe that Harry and Meghan can hide from all of this. I have my own thoughts on the Harry and Meghan that we see in public. And as I said, the truth will come out soon. And also, don't be surprised if the Pope and King Charles are in the news simultaneously. It's very exciting that Elon Musk has suggested doing a live video of entering Fort Knox to see if the gold is there. I think that, contrary to a lot of people who say that there's probably nothing there, maybe there will be a lot more than people imagine. Just a thought. I also think live streaming every confrontation, every arrest and following every audit would be great for the people to see. Well, regarding my last video, many of you were shocked at the possibility of Harry and Meghan being connected to crimes against children. Many in Hollywood have been guilty of this, whether directly or indirectly. Knowing about it, for instance, knowing the actual source of the elite's drug of choice and only being on the sidelines, still makes a person complicit. Obviously, I'm limited in what I can mention here, so you can do your own research. And the fact that the president of Argentina presented Elon Musk with a chainsaw is absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love that. It's incredible. And I don't know about you, but that man reminds me of Robin Williams. He used to be good at accents as well. Yeah, he just reminds me of him so much, that manic behaviour. So now we have Harry's documents apparently being released. His visa documents will be made public after the Department of Homeland Security agreed to release them. So it seems that everything is being brought out into the light. Really, every single charity Harry and Meghan are involved in should be investigated, and probably will now. And I think that African parks and Prince Harry's connection with Senator Coons from DEUSAID and the State Department money is really important to be looked into. Think of all the charities that he has signed up with. You've got Better Up, Nigeria, Colombia, Travelist, and it does make it seem as if Meghan was some way to ensnare Harry. So he's not done anything about the Africa Parks thing. There have been a lot of people calling him out, newspaper headlines calling him out on that. And as they say, he doesn't care so long as the money comes in. But I think all these are being investigated. And once Harry's charities are investigated and Meghan's, then it will be totally shining a spotlight on them. I always thought that their charities were paying for their lifestyle, because a large percentage of a charity that you can keep, and most people don't, because it seems very unethical, even though they've made sure to do that. So they've paid themselves massive wages, and all the awful things that have been going on with Africa Parks, and not a peep from Harry. So, yeah, I hope he is being looked into. I believe he is, and I think they have. I think they both have been thoroughly investigated by President Trump's team. And it's just a matter of time now. It will all be exposed. It seems that USAID has been funding so many things. It's a massive money laundering scheme. The network is huge. It seems to have been very easy for them to make themselves multimillionaires, all these people who are on a relatively low wage, and they have multi-millions in the bank. So they're all part of the same club. And I believe they also turned the Invictus Games into a money laundering scam. Centum Bar is also funded by USAID, and it seems that everything seems to be connected right now. So when is Harry going to speak out about the crimes against the Baka people? So surely the royal family will be investigated as well. What about their audits? And I think that's happening, or maybe already happened. I think a lot of people in the UK would welcome that. And it doesn't end there. There is so much more. Let me have your thoughts on this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.